In this video, I'm going to show you how to put in some stairs and a ramp. We're going to start by making some adjustments here to these columns. And since our topography goes down to about 2 feet 6 inches below the base, I'm going to change this to -2 feet 6 inches. Apply that, and then click this one and do the same. So we got -2 feet 6 inches, and apply that. So now we're actually supporting our deck right out here. So let's go to first floor view, and I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. I'm in wireframe view. It makes it a whole lot easier to be able to manipulate this here. And this annotation has been getting in my way as I've been practicing, so I'm going to move that up and out of the way. And let's go over to architecture, and then we're going to do the ramp first. So we'll click on ramp, and now we have to adjust our constraints. I want my base level to be the first floor, and we're going to set it to base offset to -2 feet. I know that we went down 2 feet 6 inches, but it's kind of a slope, and it doesn't quite work out, and I'll explain why once we finish this. So it should be first floor -2 feet, top level is first floor, and then we're going to make a 3 feet 6 inch wide. Make sure you change that because I think default is 3 feet. Then click apply. And I'm going to start this just somewhere on my deck here, probably preferably near the center. And you can see it's giant because it's a 1:12 ratio, so it goes up an inch for every 12 inches forward, and that is by ADA regulations. It has to be that. So I'm going to click it, go out here somewhere maybe a little bit more than halfway on mine. I don't really want it to go that much further beyond this edge of this building here. So I'm going to just click here, and that's the first half, and you can see that there's 9 feet 9 inches remaining. I need to go down here quite a ways. You can't click up really close here or the ramp is going to overlap this one. So watch what happens if I go down here quite a ways, and then making sure it's lined up. It creates this little bend right here. So now if I click on this, I can drag them closer. I can't have these two green lines touching because that's where the railings are, and you're going to get an error with that. So right now, I like that. That looks pretty good. I can see that this does go beyond the edge of my house, but I'll plant some bushes here and it won't be quite as noticeable. So let me click the green check to finish that. And I want to click now on the ramp. Let's get the whole, there we go. The whole thing's selected. And I'm going to hit the up arrow key until the railing is just about centered with this. That's going to make sense once we put the railing in here, so it kind of all lines up. The last thing you need to do, because the ramp is actually currently going the wrong direction, is see this little arrow here? I'm going to click it, and that flips the direction. And now if I look at this in 3D, I have a pretty sweet looking ramp. Now you can see that there would be a problem here because this is actually not quite on the ground, so we'd have to build a little pad here, and that's what you would do. You'd have some sort of a a gravel base, and then a concrete pad that sort of levels off to this. So that's okay for it to be have that lip there. That would be something that would be done just based on site conditions. So now let's go to architecture, and we're going to do the stairs, and we need to go back to first floor again. And I want this to be set to first floor. Base offset again is -2 feet. And your top offset is first floor, so it's -2 feet from first floor to the first floor. And it won't let me adjust the width of this at the moment. I need to do that after. So I'm going to do a run and click from here out, and it says that's all it needs to create. And now I can go over. Actually, I need to click on the stairs and adjust it. I'm going to make this 3 feet 6 inches also, so there's some consistency, and apply that. Then I'm going to hit the green check, and I need to click on this because I have to again switch the directions. So now going down is this direction, and let me check. It looks like it's pretty centered. I'm going to hit the down arrow a couple times. There we go. That looks pretty centered right there. And let's look at that in 3D. And you should have stairs that look something like this, and you can see that this edge right here is lined up perfect with this where the topography is. And then again, we'd have a little bit of gravel here or something here. Maybe the concrete kind of comes up from the sidewalk to match up with this edge. And last, we need to put in a railing. So I'm going to go back to first floor and click on railing. And all we need to do is do the line tool from this edge to this edge. And my base level should be on first floor, so make sure it's selected at first floor. It might not be preset to there. And then hit the green check and then 3D view that. And now you should have your stairs, a ramp, and a railing. Now if you want your ramp to curve around the side of the building or to just go straight out, depending on how long the front of your building is, feel free to make any of those changes. Otherwise, you can have it kind of curve out in front, and that works quite nicely. One last thing to take a look at is I put the stairs on this side because if I put them out onto the front, then I really wouldn't have enough room in some cases for the wheelchair to get in between the stairs and the front of the ramp. So that's why I kind of have them going in opposite directions. So that's kind of an important thing to keep in mind.